many people in a very, very attractive way. We have a festival group here in Poland. We're also performing festivals in Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Russia, and all the countries of the CIS. We have our festival programs going on, and I'm very, very much involved in that. Krishna has given me some ability that I can sing and play musical instruments, and I very, very much enjoy doing that. All year long, 8 months of the year, we have the Lakshmi tour, and we're traveling to every major city in Poland, and we set up Krishna's Village of Peace, and we have a wonderful festival. We have a theater, we have Indian Bharatanatyam dancing, the band, and everything flows from one thing to the other.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
This man, Jurek Owsiak, is one of the most popular personalities in Poland, and he also organizes this big rock festival. So he heard about our festival group that we distribute thousands of plates of food. So he said, yes, we must have these people at our festival as well. There's a lot of people that are coming up to us and saying, you remember me? It's like, yeah, I remember your face, but where was it from? No, remember, I was at your festival in this particular place. Or somehow people are remembering us and getting to know us now. And a lot of it is due to this Woodstock festival. When we're standing on the stage in front of 30, 40,000 people and getting them all to chant Hare Krishna, it is an overwhelming experience.
The main success of the program is the children get a cultural training. It is brought to the point where they feel that this is their culture. Once they identify that the philosophy of Krishna consciousness is their life, then wherever they go, they are successful and they maintain their connection with the Krishna consciousness movement.
I went to Gurukula in Vrindavan and Mayapur, and when I turned 16, I tried different things and see what I could do on my own. I had a few friends there and decided a good thing to do, or something that would be interesting, would be to collect money for a bus and travel around India. I collected the money for the bus, and have a bus program. We travel around India and do preaching in different senses. Well, sometimes we do Harinam, and sometimes Food for Life and college programs.
Here in Vrindavan, what I like, my service or my mission, as I see it, is to help establish within our society our educational institutions. Our goal is to actually produce a class of, great acharyas who will, be so powerful that they'll be able to spread Krishna consciousness so much greater than we can in the present capacity. We're not only teaching something in the Shastra, in the Bhagavad Gita, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the books that Srila Prabhupada has written, but we're also training the students, especially the children, to live what's being said in those books.
We have regular curriculum over here, but we, plan in such a way that it starts with the Krishna and ends with the Krishna. I feel on every step, I'm guided with the principles of Krishna consciousness.
The government gave us some facilities, this building, and the government also approved our curriculum, and now we study different subjects which are approved. The parents give us children, and we take children from all over Moscow to our Gurukula. Now it's a day Gurukula, day school. We hope in some future it will be an ashram Gurukula.
Gopi Jana
bought this land and we built the house, the school, which is now here as the Vaishnav Academy for Girls. The most rewarding moments in my service are when I get letters from my students that tell me that when they were here they really had a good time.
The added advantage, of course, is that we give Krishna consciousness, which is not available anywhere else. Actually, in a lot of state schools these days, it's actually against the law to teach religion within the school. All our teachers are older devotees, and I'm very committed to staying in the area and pushing the school.
When we came to Boise, there was no temple here, and we decided that for our children and for the community, there should be a place where they could practice Krishna consciousness. And so we opened up a small center, and gradually we've seen this fructify with the mercy of Prabhupada.
Srila Prabhupada said that everything is in his books: philosophy, logic, debate, science. And I took this to heart, and I taught Ravi and Gopal almost entirely through Prabhupada's book.
When I first took my first class in college, my teacher, she was always stressing these things. You have to learn how to look at arguments critically and think logically and these things. But it was already so natural for me because by reading Srila Prabhupada's books, I can develop this skill of critical thinking.
As one can cross over the ocean with sea-going vessels, one can cross the dangerous situation of the material ocean by living with a wife.
They come from all over to witness a double Hare Krishna wedding at the Indian temple in Belfast, once a Methodist church. It's also a marriage of another kind, between two almost alien faiths and cultures, Christianity and Hinduism, Irish and Indian. The petite Sonia McGarr from Naas, County Kildare, is about to commit herself to Michael O'Hare, a former altar boy from an East Belfast Catholic parish. The other bride, a Jewess, is to marry a lad from Liverpool. This is the stuff of culture shock. Any mother, father, brother or sister might well ask, what motivates people to take such a drastic leap of faith and culture?
Here in the heart of Wicklow, a group of 6 Hare Krishna families have set up a little community for themselves.
They work the land, growing their own vegetables. They've even built a school for their children, and between them they employ a Hare Krishna teacher, who lives in the schoolhouse